Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope you're all okay. Today, again, we were talking about Nate Diaz calling out Jake Paul. So, is this fight going to be in the UFC? Is it going to be a boxing match? Well, Jake Paul has reacted to Nate Diaz calling him out.
Jake Paul, and anybody that you're dead.
Hey, congratulations.
Ah, the heart's still beating.
So Jake Paul's response is him literally just being sarcastic, saying that, but we all know that Jake Paul's just going to win in boxing. Like, he won the first time, he's going to win the second time. That's literally what he's been trained to do. Jake Paul has been training 6 years plus into boxing. Yes, Nate Diaz has had so much experience in the UFC and he's a fighter, but in boxing, when someone knows the game well, he's obviously going to win. So for Nate Diaz versus Jake Paul in a boxing match to happen, I just don't think it's going to happen at all. And there's just no reason to, because we all know who's going to win again. Jake Paul just outboxed Nate Diaz. Yes, it was kind of a snooze fest, I'm not going to lie, but you can clearly see that Jake Paul is the boxer. And Nate Diaz wasn't even trying too much as well. People could argue that as well, that he wasn't trying too much because he was talking to the fans, putting his hands up. But he was doing that with Masvidal and he won. So still, do I think that Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz will happen in boxing? No. Will it happen in the UFC? That's a possibility, because Jake Paul wants to prove his apparently wrestling background that he has in the UFC. So he's probably going to end up having a UFC fight, and Nate Diaz is probably the perfect person to have, because they've still got some chemistry there. So why not go for it in the UFC? So Dana, sort it out. Either way, let me know what you guys think of Nate Diaz versus Jake Paul. Do you guys think that they should have a rematch in boxing, or do you think they should just go to the UFC? Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Take care. Peace.
Every single level that I reach and I climb, they ask, are you from